Hi guys, it's me Lunar, welcome back to another video for Playerunknown's Battlegrounds on Xbox One. Today we're looking at the second update of this week, client version 0.5.26. I have the patch notes and we could go over them. It is a much smaller update than the one a few days ago, but the size of the update in terms of its file size is around the same at 4.36 gigabytes. Slightly smaller, but it's about the same. First, as always, if you do find the video useful, leave a like, it is very helpful. The patch notes, first of all, come with a little message to go with the patch. It says, the team will continue to evaluate areas for improvement. Whether it's client and server optimizations or monitoring the current car meta, our second patch is focused on quality of life fixes, weapon recoil for example, as well as trying to resolve some of the stability issues that have been brought to our attention. We expect to release our next patch at the beginning of next year, but we will monitor player feedback carefully and will address critical items over the holiday break as needed. Thanks again for your support. So that was just a little message that comes with all the patch notes that we get. And for changes and bug fixes and stuff, we have, first of all, for optimization, and there's just one thing, continued performance optimizations. It doesn't go into any detail, that's all it says about it. In-game changes, the tuning range for the general sensitivity options have been expanded, and we will go over that a little bit at the end. Weapon recoil has been reduced across the board. Again, we will go over that. Team user interface will now correctly display voice chat status. Additional localization updates as well. And finally, there are two bug fixes, a variety of crash fixes. Again, it doesn't go into any detail, it'll just be a bunch of small fixes, and fixed an issue where casting bar user interface remains on screen when spectating a target who died while you're using an item from their inventory, and that's been resolved. And that is the full list of the changes. Not a lot of new stuff, some interesting things though. The tuning range of sensitivity has been expanded. If you head into your game now, the sensitivity settings will still display 1 to 10, but they will be different, as in 1 is slower, 10 is faster than it was before. Unfortunately, if you do go into your game, all of your sensitivity settings have been reset back to default, which is at 5, so you will kind of have to fine tune your game again. I just put mine back to what they were before, and I kind of feel like I don't notice any difference than that, so maybe you really only notice the difference when you go to around 1 or 10. For weapon recoil, reduced across the board. Personally, I never had much issue with that, but it will make shooting easier in the game, I guess, for some people, especially with a weapon such as the AKM, which is probably the only weapon I don't use because of the recoil, so I might start to use that more if it has less recoil. I prefer the M4 over it, but I'm not sure that this change was a result of player complaints. I know a lot of players want to see something such as aim acceleration addressed over weapon recoil, but I'm not sure that this was a result of complaints from Xbox players. It may simply be due to getting the game in line with PC, as that also had a recoil reduced in an update during its preview. So overall, it's an okay list of changes. Still, all the big issues right now are still to be addressed. The car meta, which they do say that they're looking at, aim acceleration, a bunch of smaller things as well, but I'm hopeful they will be fixed in the next few updates. We had 2 updates this week, but the next one is not going to be until next year, so that will be at least 2 weeks from now. So I'm not sure I will have very many PUBG videos out over the next few weeks. I will still cover any news if I have it though, and any smaller updates that they do have in that time. But that is it for today's video. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this new update. And once you have it installed, remember to make sure you check your version that is the same as my one, so that it has installed properly. If it hasn't, you can try uninstalling the whole game and reinstalling it to make sure that it has worked. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to leave a like below, guys. The support is greatly appreciated on the channel, so that would be really awesome. Subscribe if you're new around for similar videos to this one, and I will catch you guys next time with a brand new video. Peace out.